So my name's George Burgess. I'm the founder and CEO of a startup called Gojimo. Gojimo is a mobile app that helps students study for their exams. We're launching in South Africa in early April with content for the matric and grades 8 through 12. Gojimo is actually a business I started when I was a student myself. I was in my last year of high school in the UK. I was studying for my exams and I was looking for apps to help me with that, but I couldn't find anything of any particular quality. So I set out to sort of solve that problem. We're now established in the UK and the US, and South Africa is our third market. The reason we're targeting South Africa is because we believe what we've built can bring huge amounts of value to students here. There are large problems in actually distributing educational content, particularly of a high quality, to students throughout the country, and we think the technology we've built can help to solve that problem. So the Gojimo app is available on a number of platforms. We have a native iOS and Android app, and we also have a web app which is mobile optimized, so it can be accessed through the browser of any mobile smartphone. So when a user first opens Gojimo, they select the qualification or the grade that they're in, and then have the option to choose which subjects they're taking. At that point they can download free quizzes to their phone, and they can work through those quizzes. Each question has a detailed explanation, so when a student gets it wrong, they can understand why. And also, alongside those, we offer ebooks, and those ebooks are from some of the top educational publishers. Those are for sale as an in-app purchase. The quizzes tend to be free. So the quizzes we offer for each subject are categorized to the curriculum. So a student can actually go in and focus on a very, very specific topic. So if they were doing biology, for instance, they might focus on cells, and they could take a test in that area. So when they work through the test, they have essentially a series of multiple choice quiz questions, and when they answer that, even if they get it right or wrong, they get an explanation. And that explanation is typically about a paragraph of text, often with a diagram to help further reinforce the material, and occasionally with links to further reading, which are normally Wikipedia articles or something online. So students can also track their progress. We actually break down their scores into each individual topic. So when they're browsing the different quizzes available, they can see where they need to focus and where they're doing pretty well already. Students can also tick off the topics they feel most comfortable with, so those are marked as learned and sort of moved out of their checklist, leaving only the areas they really need to focus on accessible. So we've got quite an ambitious 5-year plan, and we're looking to roll Gojimo out internationally. As a British company, for us the first step was to go into the US. We've done that now, and we're quite popular there already. South Africa is a completely different market for us, and we're planning to launch here in April. We expect there'll be quite a few learning curves on the way. Beyond that, we want to look at how we can take it into other parts of Africa and also Asia. Most importantly, when going into new markets, we have to consider where we get that content from, who we need to partner with to make sure we've got relevant content for the curriculum, and how we can actually deliver that in an effective manner. So some of the problems we've already been encountering here are how do we get this onto the most basic smartphone devices, or possibly even feature phones in the future. And we're talking to a number of partners about making that possible. So here's a quick demo of the Gojimo app in action. So this is the Gojimo app, and once a student has selected their grade or qualification, they get the option to choose which subjects they're taking. So tapping any one of these subjects will download that content to the device, so they can use it even when they're offline or with no connection. And then they can use it at any point going forward. So I'll give you the example of this biology quiz I've downloaded. This biology, in this instance, is tied to the British curriculum. You can see in the British curriculum we've got 3 different biology units. Each of these have subtopics. It's just a student can actually dive into quite a specific section of their biology curriculum and work on that. So tapping any one of these topics will start a quiz for me, and I can work my way through these quiz questions. You see here, each question has a sort of explanation. In this case, we've got a link to some further reading for more advanced students. And there's also things like diagrams, helping students understand the details of a specific topic. Students then work their way through the quiz, and at the end will be presented with their score. The interesting thing with the data is that we can then actually present a student's performance in each topic area. So you can see on this screen where I've got the 4 subtopics within this unit. I can see that I'm performing pretty badly in 3 of them, and I'm doing slightly better in the bottom one. And as a student, I've also marked off that bottom topic as being learnt. I might add a second one there. I might say, actually, even though I've not done too well, I think I understand that topic. I'll tick it off. And this becomes a type of checklist for students as they work through their different topics. At any time, a student can also go through their progress report, see all their previous scores, their average score, see how they're performing over time, or they can start a random test which just draws quiz questions from all of those topics in the entire biology curriculum. And this is the same experience as before. So that's the Gojimo app, and particularly the free quiz section. Also supported are ebooks, and that's essentially just an ebook reader within Gojimo, enabling students to jump from quizzes to sort of longer form ebook style content, which they can reference at any time. So Gojimo is a free mobile app. It's available currently in the App Store from Google Play and also at gojimo.co.za. It's got over 50,000 quiz questions available for students as well as ebooks, and I'd love for you guys all to try and download it. And please do feedback any comments you have. For us, this is a sort of early experiment in South Africa, and we're very, very keen to get commentary and thoughts on the product we've built so far. My name is George Burgess. I'm the founder and CEO of Gojimo. Thank you very much.